It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition. This is for Wednesday, the 27th of October. I'm James Spann. Rain on the way. The rain moves in here late tonight, and much colder weather is expected over the next few days. In fact, by Friday, the weather will feel more like winter time. Here we go. This is the upper air look across the country this afternoon. Got a negative tilt long wave trough west of the state. That typically means some very active weather, and sure enough, we've got some active storms in advance of that trough moving into parts of western Louisiana. We've had tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings in advance of that line. But for us, the weather not bad at midday. This was the midday satellite view. The sky mostly sunny. Clouds will increase this afternoon. Rain coming in here late tonight. We do note there is a wind advisory for much of the state, and this is for late tonight into tomorrow. We'll have strong winds gusting to 30, maybe 40 miles per hour in spots. So if you got some Halloween decorations outside, you might want to tie them down. Otherwise, those things might blow away in that kind of wind. This is the watch warning map around the nation. Tornado watches in effect for parts of western Louisiana at midday today. Wind advisories also for parts of Texas and the southern plain states. Here's the severe weather outlook through tonight. We have an enhanced risk of severe storms over about the southern half of Louisiana and coastal Mississippi. The standard slight risk runs into extreme southwest Alabama, basically Mobile and Baldwin counties, parts of Washington, much of Escambia County, and into the Florida Panhandle, over to Apalachicola, Cape San Blas. We've got a marginal risk as far north and east as Sweetwater, Greenville, and Ozark, but no severe weather expected over the northern two-thirds of the state tonight. But in that yellow area, that level 2 out of 5 risk, there could be some storms with damaging winds and maybe a few isolated tornadoes late tonight, so keep that in mind. And then tomorrow, the risk moves to the east on the South Atlantic coast and parts of the Florida Peninsula. Still got a marginal risk over the southeastern tip of the state. That's for the leftover activity tomorrow morning. And then on day 3, which is Friday, no organized severe weather expected across the country. Rain for the next 7 days across the U.S. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. For Alabama, the amounts mostly between 1/2 and 1 inch. And off of the tropics, the deep tropics are really quiet. We've got that strong nor'easter off the upper Atlantic coast. That will be moving away from the United States. And again, there's some chance that might acquire some subtropical characteristics, but that is really more of a cold core type system up there. The main Atlantic basin, very, very quiet. So model fans, let's go to the high-res NAM valid tonight at 11 o'clock, and you can see that line of strong to severe storms blowing through Mobile and parts of southwest Alabama. And again, within that line, there could be damaging straight-line winds, maybe an isolated tornado. And then tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., rain over a pretty good chunk of the state as the day begins. This is the synoptic look tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the upper air. We've got a very deep upper low that's located near Memphis. And down below that, surface low is underneath that. It's vertically stacked. It's going to be a cloudy day and windy. Again, we'll have pretty strong winds, gusting to 30, maybe 35 or 40 miles an hour. Colder will be in the low 60s much of the day, cloudy with some light rain at times over the northern half of the state. Friday, even colder. We're going to be somewhere between 50 and 55 all day. It's going to feel like winter, raw, cold, some light rain at times, clouds. Better chance of rain Friday again for the northern half of the state. This is Saturday as the weekend begins. Clouds will likely linger over North Alabama. And again, the chance of some scattered light rain or drizzle Saturday and Saturday afternoon, mainly in areas north and northeast of Birmingham. And then Sunday, everything's lifted out. The day should be sunny. The high close to 70, a beautiful fall day. Monday, we're dry. Tuesday of next week, another great day. Then a week from today, Wednesday, November 3rd, troughing to the north and a batch of showers coming in here in advance of a cold front. This run a little faster. We've seen other runs that suggest the better chance of rain would be Thursday. This is suggesting late Wednesday and Wednesday night. We'll go out 10 days. This is Saturday, the 6th of November, troughing off to the east, and we are cool and dry. Rain for Birmingham off the GFS ensemble. The mean between 1.5 and 2 inches between now and the 11th of November. Temperatures, there's that big spike down on Friday and Saturday. Highs only in the 50s. Then for next week, mostly 60s and 40s. And the latest CPC outlook in hand. This is for the 3rd through the 9th of November. Temperatures here across the southeastern states will likely be below average. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can, catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless. Hey, this is James Spann. I think one of the best parts of my job, getting to do weather programs in schools. During regular times, I'm in a school once or twice a day, teaching students, mostly in elementary schools, things about weather and science. It's a really great part of my job. In fact, if I wasn't a television meteorologist, I would be a 3rd grade science teacher. But one thing I've noticed over the years, some children, not all, but some, develop a genuine fear, a phobia of weather, especially thunderstorms and tornadoes. To offset that, I commissioned a couple of creative members of my family to write a series of children's books about weather. And the first one is out. Benny and Chipper, Be Prepared, Not Scared. Your kids will absolutely love Benny the Bear and his best pal, Chipper the Beagle Dog. It's a really good read about thunderstorms and tornadoes and how it's okay to be a little afraid, but you don't have to be really afraid. As long as you're prepared, you understand them, you know what to do, and you take care of yourself. Information is very powerful, and that starts a process of kids overcoming that fear. And this book is a really good read for any elementary school student. My friend Ginger Z of ABC News in New York, the chief meteorologist there, wrote a foreword here. Jeremy Davis, an illustrator, really makes Benny and Chipper come to life. It's a great read, and your kids will love it. I would encourage you to get a copy, and we'll have future books with Benny and Chipper about things like thunderstorms and the science behind them, tornadoes, and hurricanes. So get your copy today. Right now it's available online at Spann Book, with 2 N's, spannbook.com. And you'll see some other cool stuff there as well. Benny and Chipper, Prepared Not Scared. Get your kids a copy today.